Good morning, everyone. Welcome you all. I'm glad you joined early in the morning. We'll be starting for the topic, as I have already mentioned, online reputation management. So before we proceed with the presentation, let's understand what my role and responsibilities, my experience till date, so that you have some basic background to understand and know me as a expert in the field of digital marketing. So basically at this current stage, I am running a digital marketing agency which is called DigitalCrafts.in. It is based out of Bangalore and Pune, and we have been in this business for 2 years. My overall experience is more than 10 years. So I'm ex Decathlon, ex IFA, IDEV, and many other companies that I worked. My major expertise was marketing and digital. I started exploring and implementing since 2010 itself. So that's all about me. So you can just go and check my LinkedIn profile. I would like to welcome you all to connect, so that you will get a lot of updates related to digital marketing, a lot of new updates, hacks, strategies that we keep sharing. So apart from this DigitalCrafts.in, I also am the co-founder of Venture Transform Strategy Consulting Company, which is basically a startup consulting company, and we are helping many startups, and we are mentoring the business pan-India basis. So the journey is very good so far. So and this particular initiative that we have started, basically the webinar. So this is under digitraining.in. So this is basically a edtech startup which has recently been launched. Earlier, we used to have this as our on-the-job training kind of facility in-house. But now, owing to COVID situation, we thought of sharing our knowledge and real-time experience. So we basically come from the project side. So we are not a conventional coaching institute or online trainer kind of profile. We are basically from the project side, and our major experience and the knowledge that we will be sharing, it is more on the application based. So I would like to invite you to even check digitraining.in as well. So today's agenda that we will be covering is, obviously we'll start with the very basic, what online reputation stands for, why it is important, then various stages of online reputation management, what are the steps that you need to take to implement, then how do you do a basic exercise, as in compare yourself with your competitor brands, and then how can you analyze all feedback that you receive on all online platform by your customers, and then how can you implement those within your business strategy to improve your operations, and then how other things that can be implemented. So let's understand what online reputation management. So basically ORM is nothing. It is just a mechanism wherein you are able to control, monitor, and build your online credibility. So anything that is being said about your business by your customers, you need to take that in your control. If you are not aware of that, you may be losing a lot of opportunities. I'll explain how it affects in the later part of the presentation. So the basic purpose of ORM is to ensure that your brand reputation and brand equity is maintained, and you are able to leverage on your brand equity so that you can convert your client. I'll explain that with the real-time example. So before going with examples and how people search online and how do ORM stands very critical for their purchase decisions, these are the basic questions you should be asking as a business owner, as a startup owner, entrepreneur, individual. You should be asking whether you have a mechanism to collect reviews from your customers. If you do not have, then this is a red alert. because now with this change of dynamics, you do not have word of mouth, you do not have personal recommendation. All those things are not going to be very effective because people are not going to meet in person with the COVID situation. So what is more important, there is an alternative to personal recommendation, word of mouth and all those things, is getting more and more reviews, testimonials. People are watching for your services. So your customers become your brand ambassadors and they express their experience on all digital platforms. So you have to ask this question, which is very vital at this point of time, whether you have this mechanism or practice that you collect reviews from your existing customers, happy customers. The other thing that you would be asking, whether it is an integral part of your digital strategy or not, whether you have considered online reputation management within your digital strategy. You have all the activities predefined and you follow and execute them periodically, you monitor them and you optimize on a regular basis. This is something that you need to ask. And then the third most important question is, so a lot of people would be very relaxed that okay, they are getting good rank on the search engine result page and they are done. But you will see a lot of times, even if you are ranking top on the first page, still you are not able to convert your client, you are not getting qualified leads even if you are ranking for your services. I'll explain this at later stage with real time example. So these are the questions you should be thinking about. Now just to understand, so this is the very basic blueprint. There could be many complicated blueprint to understand the customer purchase journey, customer life cycle when he enters for a search and then by the time he makes a purchase. So the first point, whenever the point is to start for they will start with the basic search. Okay, the core keyword search. If somebody is looking for a furniture rental services in Bangalore, Mumbai or any other city, these are the type of keywords they would be searching. Then the second thing, after getting all those 4 or 5 results, what they will go with the next step is the checking on the reviews of these companies. So first they will come to know, okay, which all companies are providing me this particular service. Then they will also analyze their feedback and reviews. So let me explain this with the real search option here. So I hope you are able to see my screen. Say yes. Just on the chat say yes if you are able to see my screen properly. Okay, cool. So I think uh, now see here. For example, this is to explain you how step 2 works. So let me okay. So if a person is requiring home appliances rentals service providers in Bangalore, he wants to just rent all these home appliances, maybe washing machine, refrigerator, microwave, and all those things. People are renting all these gadgets these days because they are moving every 2 years to a new city. Bachelors and working singles, they are doing that. So the first thing they would be doing, this is the very basic, and 70 to 90% of the people would be doing the same method of searching and selecting their service provider. So if you search and type with your city, you will get these results. So if you go, this is the search engine result page. I hope you all understand it. So if you want me to explain this, how it works and all the component of SERP, just type yes on the chat. If you want me to explain, or I'll just proceed with the presentation. Okay, fine. So whenever you search for any of the services, you will see this result page, right? So this is nothing but search engine result page. Here our search engine is Google. It could be Bing, it could be Baidu, it could be anything. Okay. Now if you see here, the first 4-5 search results, these are Google My Business. You know this, like whenever you search, you get a map, you get a so if you just open this further, you will get all the phone numbers, address details and everything. So this is the first search result that will cover Google My Business. Then you will have these organic search results. So these are ranking organically. So if you go further down, you will see Q&A on Google, people who have asked these questions on Google. Then you, so basically if you see here, you we do not have any advertisement. So in the next I'll explain how this works. So what I was trying to convey to you is, the first objective for any customer is to understand which all companies are there who will provide the kind of service they are looking for. So these are the companies they will get: cityfurnish.com, rentmojo, rentingle, then there is a Furlenco and all those things are there, right? Now if you see, they have their ratings also here. Okay, but people are too curious, they have ample time to before they make a purchase. So now they will select out of these. Let's say they are selecting these two, so they will go individually and check with these kind of, how is rent mojo service, any kind of the sentence and grammar is not applicable. When people search in various methods, they search like very random. They will search anything like that. Rent mojo feedback, reviews. So similarly, they will search for renticles, they will search for others. Now the moment they do it, you see this is a review site, mouthshut.com. They have given a 3.9 rating. When you open it, you will see a lot of people explaining their experience. Now this is very, very important, Quora, wherein people have posted their experience. So people are smart enough to understand which post is organically placed on Quora and which is fabricated. But still, I mean, overall, if you see, you will get to know. So what I'm trying to say here, if you see the mechanism and the search methods the people do, the step number 2 plays a vital role. So even if you rank on top of your search engine result page, it does not guarantee you will be able to convert your prospect as your client. So City Furnace might be thinking I'm ranking on top, but doesn't guarantee that City Furnace will be able to. Even people go visit their website, but after checking all the reviews and everything, they go and make a purchase somewhere else. So they may go and do a purchase with Furlenco or any other site, maybe something like here, from here, Guaranteed Rentals Private Limited. You never know. So what you can do as a business, you take control of all these reviews, feedback and all other things. So you have to ask your customers to give you all regular customers, happy customers. You need to have a mechanism to capture all the reviews. Those reviews should be reflecting here in your Google My Business page. So likewise, you need to take the reviews at various other platforms. You need to go and answer various things on Quora as well. So this is local listing. So this is the component of search engine result page. It will comprise of Google My Business, local listing, aggregator website, then individual company ranking organically. Then there could be advertisement as well. So let me show you one more example. Okay, now if you see the composition of this particular search engine result page, starts with the Google shopping ads. So these are the advertisement, or these are the advertisement executed by Google Shopping. So these are the companies that they are selling these kind of furniture. So these are the premium office furniture used by corporates because it is very safe and scientifically designed for long working hours. And the pricing, so these are the not the best of the companies. The best companies you have here: Steelcase, Human Scale. So the third, so these companies, one single chair would be starting price would be ranging from 80K to 2 lakhs. So imagine the kind of uh, revenue these company have. These are like billion-dollar business. It's an American company. Then there is a Herman Miller. It's a German. So all these are multinational companies. But still, people would go here only, and they will make all the perception. They will not know Human Scale is a American giant. They will not know Herman Miller is a German giant. They will go and check or make all the perception about the company by looking at these reviews. So this, the third is our client. So Human Scale is our client, and it's doing very fantastic. I mean, worldwide it is ranking third now. India is ranking third in terms of global business. So if you see, these are the ways you need to optimize your all reviews. So if you see, we have taken genuine reviews from all their existing client. Earlier there was nothing. The ranking was there was no star, half star, something like that. Now they have reached to 4.7. So now people would be eager. Okay, fine, they have less reviews but overall rating is more. Let me go and check both the companies, and then they can make a decision. So you see here, you have seen. So basically, so this is very important to understand how the customer cycle works, how a purchase decision is being carried out while searching on the internet. So if you understand it, you can curate all your online reputation management strategy accordingly. Now going forward, there are other aspects, data and statistics, which supports why ORM is very, very important. So I think this is very clear. People will start for product search. They will check the feedback reviews. Then they will make their choice. Then they will make a purchase, uh, and the product, they will make a final checkout on the online store. So this is the very simple blueprint. The main agenda was to understand how this step number 2 is very, very vital for their purchase decision. Now, other thing need to understand is why businesses need online reputation management. So earlier, the tradition was to just get yourself ranking on top of your search engine and job is done. Now it doesn't work like that, because most of the companies are anyway doing search engine optimization. But reviews and feedback you cannot fabricate. You can fabricate to a level, but you cannot fabricate for eternity. I mean, you cannot monitor thousands of people coming and reviewing your website. So basically, how can you do a better thing is that you have to take control in a way that whenever there is a displeasure, you have to counter that with a proper solution. So now let me just go with the data now. As you can see the data here, data itself speaks why ORM is very, very important. So 91% of consumers regularly or occasionally read online reviews. Isn't that very interesting? You might not have even thought about it. 91% is very big number. And 72% of consumers trust online reviews. 68% of the consumers go social networking site to read review. So people are spending time before they make a purchase decision. And these are the data statistics which supports why ORM is the most vital strategy for the business. So only running a campaign, running all types of campaign won't fetch you the kind of conversion. You will get a lot of visitors, you will get good impressions, but you will not be able to convert. So as a agency, what we provide, the kind of solutions that we suggest our client, we do not jump into direct campaign. We do the very basic fundamentals correctly in the first phase. If these things are not done properly, whether you run a campaign, you do any kind of promotional activity, it will not give you a good conversion. You will be wasting a lot of money. Then if you see, all these 4 platform is Facebook owned, as you already know. But the interesting fact to understand here, the overall time spent globally on combining all the apps, 75% of the time spent by all the people worldwide is being owned by Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and FB messengers. Obviously all these 4 are a part of Facebook family itself. So now if you see, Facebook and Instagram becomes very, very important for you, that you must be having all good content, good reviews, good information about your product. People should be raving about your product and services on your company Facebook page. So this is how it works. Now, to understand basic steps, I mean the stages of online reputation management. So now you have uh, created an online presence for your business. You have created all Google My Business account. You have created a website. You have everything in place. But have you aligned your online reputation management process with all these platforms? This is one thing very important. The another thing is that matters a lot is to monitor and respond to third party reviews. Whenever people are reviewing anything on your digital platform, you should be quick enough to respond and solve that matter as soon as possible. So the companies who are proactive in answering the queries, solving the problems, they have the highest level of credibility. People are relaxed and comfortable to make a purchase in those platforms. If if I go and land in some review site and see there are many negative reviews and there is no answer from the company side, it doesn't give a good sign. I will have a perception that the company, if I make a purchase from the company, then God will help me. Nobody's there to listen to my problem. But if there is a proactive approach, if there is a very sincere approach and very responsible kind of on ORM practices are there in the company, and people are responding to customers' problem, believe me, you will be able to convert maximum of your visitors as your customers. Then you have to audit all your Sulekha, all these local listings, because these are also the high ranking websites. These are user driven websites. So I will not go in that detail because this is 45-minute session. If I go one platform by platform, it will stretch to 2-3 days. So I'll keep it to very basic. The main agenda is to make you aware what all platform you should be looking at. You should set up all the accounts properly, and you should start taking reviews. You should start answering to all the customers' problems. So this is the basic agenda, and to make you understand why it is important, all these data statistics and the phases of online reputation management is very, very important for you to understand. Once you understand, you will be able to start implementing all these practices. So you have to audit all your core listings, whether it is Sulekha, Just Dial, any local business that you have listed your business, and you have to give all the best foot forward. So for example, what I'm trying to say here, I'll explain that in the same slide. Now taking control of social is nothing but to answer all the types of queries customers might have. Then the second phase is, so this is about closing the gap. The second is how to raise the bar. So raising the bar is to understand the customer's expectation from you, or what customers are expecting from your kind of business. How do you know that? You have to ask customers about it. All the customers who are visiting your store, you should have that mechanism to interact with them and know. Ask all those basic 5-10 important questions quickly and record them and capture them for your analysis. So once you know what is their expectation, which is yet not solved by many of your competitors, you will be able to provide those kind of extra facilities within your core offering then obviously you are able to raise the bar. Then customers will be delighted. You have a satisfied customer by closing the gap. Once you raise the bar, you take all these additional benefit into account, then obviously you are delighting your customer, you are raising the bar, you are raising the standards of your services or the products that you are offering to them. Respond to feedback with care, gain insights to improve. So overall, if you get to know all these questions from your customers and you implement those kind of pain points, solve their problems, obviously you will be the most preferred service provider for them, because they know like these are the additional benefits that you have already accounted for them. So there is a emotional connect, there is a sensitivity towards your business. Then you are able to convert your customers to your brand ambassadors. Then obviously the byproduct is any good thing that you do, whether it's business or anything, end of it you will be able to see that in numbers. You will see the top line going up. So so it will help you to boost your revenue. So, so here, if you see, these are the 3 points. So, for example, if you have multiple stores, you have jewelry stores, 5 stores located at various 5 locations. Each of these locations will have different kind of reviews and feedback by the customers. So, if you address each one of them correctly, obviously you will be able to improve in terms of conversion, in terms of overall customer experience and satisfaction. Then it also grows advocacy, as I have already told how you will be able to convert your customer into your brand ambassador. And the last thing, last phase of online reputation management is to also go and check competitors digital platforms, the kind of reviews they are getting. From there also you will get a lot of customer insights. You might be able to understand, okay, these are the problems customers are facing with my competitor. Let me find a solution beforehand, or let me find a different type of offering which can satisfy them at a different level. So these are the three: first to close the gap, then raising the bar by knowing the insights, and then converting all these into revenues, turning your customers into your brand ambassadors. So again, this is same blueprint of what I have explained, how you will monitor your reviews. Then you have to respond on all those reviews. Then you have to take surveys, whether it is an offline survey or face-to-face survey or online survey. As much as data you can collect, all the kind of question that you should be asking about your business, you collect all this information and use it for your business. Use it to improve your operations, improve your services. Then as I have already said, all the local listing that you have to check, audit all your local listing, all the account that you have created for your business, whether it is just dial, whether it is Sulekha, whether it is any local listing, uh, whether it is even Google My Business, which is very powerful. So you have to go and check all the information that you have mentioned about your services, about your location, about your working hours, and you need to publish all the relevant images. You need to have all best possible reviews, requesting reviews from all the happy customers on all these local listings site. If they go and review each of the platform, so you will have a very strong chance of converting your visitors as your customers. Then you have to monitor your social media as well. So this is something same, how to monitor reviews, how to take control of customers problem. Then once you have all these kind of survey all the problems that you have already heard of, you will be able to diagnose it and implement that to improve your operations. So you will be able to gain operational excellence by interacting with your customers, by taking their reviews and feedback uh, accounted in your business strategy. Then enterprise reporting. Obviously there should be a mechanism for customers to reach out to the top level of your company, to give them a transparency, ownership, and sense of what I say, a comfort that there is accessibility for them to reach out the decision makers of the company if they have any kind of problem. So or if you monitor, if you do all these process properly, your ORM, so this is the basic fundamental step to start with. If you do this, I can guarantee you will see the difference. You will see the conversion coming up in next 3 to 4 weeks. So these are the basic screenshot that I have captured. So if there is a 2-star rating, the company has responded to the problem. So you need to, I have already given you the example. So this is Google My Business account, wherein company has understood the problem of the customers and responded accordingly. So now there is a 5-star rating given on Facebook page by one of the customer. Then they have to say thanks for enjoying my services, and we welcome you again. We look forward to host you again. So that kind of quick response, you have to engage with them. You have to be in touch with your customers. So again, this is Google My Business. So if you see here, so these are the review response template. So if you go and explain, what I can summarize, you go and explain these platforms, all local listing sites, create account for your business, go and activate your Google My Business. If all of these are already activated, go and fill all the types of details there. Post all good content there. Publish all kinds of photographs. Get all the reviews of your clients. Start asking them, send them the link of these Facebook page, Google My Business, all the local sites. So ask them to give a good review over there. So the last thing is competitor brand monitoring. So this is very simple exercise that so the advanced part of it is to align all these implementations and to check everything that is being said about your business online through some tool. So there are many tools that I'm not going to cover with this particular session because it will be too much for you to absorb and won't be a justice for 45 minutes. So I have another, I think 15 minutes to cover. So I'll be able to complete. There are hardly 2 more slides with it. So if you see, you know your business, right? So for example, if you are into rental services, as I have already explained earlier, so you need to understand your competitors in that particular location. So each of the location city wise, you have different competitors, but you go and check their ORM score, overall ratings that they have, and compare with yours and see where are the gaps and take necessary actions. So basically you can make a very basic template. Just make a table, capture all the reviews they have. So sometimes they do not have good, so Quora, you will not have ratings, but you can see how many times they have answered people's questions. So you can also as a company make your account on Quora, and people, if they are asking anything relevant to your business, as a business, you can answer those questions. So the moment you answer those questions, you add credibility and you engage your customers. So these are all zero cost activities that you do. So you can capture. So these are the co-working players. One of them is our client, and here also the first one is our client. It's an American company, and you know all these 3. So it's a Bangalore based company. So you see the rating here. So we have worked for them for last 6 months. We have worked for them also for last 1.5, almost 2 years for human scale. So these are our clients. So we have advanced training for ORM, wherein we take you through tools, we take you through many detailed exercise, and we take you through all the kind of implementation strategies, case studies, detailed reports, and a seamless working procedure that can bring you these kind of results. So you can just monitor the competitors, make a list of all the companies that you want to monitor location wise, then check on all the ratings, check on the feedback, that they have, and then you have to align your business ORM strategy accordingly. So this is all for ORM. So I think I have explained you in a nutshell what ORM stands for and how to start with the fundamentals. And as I said, if you start getting reviews from your client, if you start answering all the problem areas of your customers, you will come back to me and thank me in next 3 to 4 weeks. I can guarantee that you will be able to convert few more clients. So these are again the some screenshot. How should you be? So there are various ways you need to answer. You can write a email to your client who is not very happy with you, and then find a solution, and then he will come back and post uh, about his experience of getting his problem solved with the responsible efforts by the company. So these are the templates which is a part of. So now coming back to the final agenda is to help you do a task. So what you can do after this session is you can go set up all the accounts in all these platforms. So you should have a Google My Business. Currently, due to COVID, Google My Business is not working very properly, but still you can try, and this is very powerful. So you need to optimize. If you already have an account, go optimize your Google My Business. If you want how to do it, you stay tuned. We'll be covering Google My Business as a separate webinar topic, which will come under zero cost marketing, zero cost digital marketing, wherein we will be explaining Google My Business, the ways and the results that it drives. You will go crazy by knowing how this can be so effective, and it costs you nothing. It only will take your efforts, your time, and your expertise. You don't have to spend anything on it. Then go set up your Facebook page of your business. Create a Glassdoor account. This is for those companies who are hiring people, because as a startup the major problem is to attract good talent, because all these high performance individuals, they would look for good companies. So if you are a startup, they would definitely go and check your Glassdoor reviews. So if you do not have any Glassdoor reviews, you should start working on it. Make an account, get your reviews from your um, employees, so that you have something to showcase and you can attract best of the talent for your company. Then create a Quora account for your company. Along with that, you can have a personal Quora account as well, so you can work both ways. You can publish a lot of answers related to your business. Then a different approach would be, which I cannot cover here. It's due to time constant and it will be too wide scope here. So LinkedIn, you can do some LinkedIn optimization for personal branding. Then local listing sites, you already are aware all these local listing sites. So you can just search and see what all local listing sites are ranking for your business, and create account there and do all content, get all the reviews and everything similar wise. So this is one task that you should be doing. The second thing is to get 5 reviews on major platforms like Google My Business, Facebook, Glassdoor, LinkedIn, and all Quora. So all these places you get at least 5 reviews from your existing customers. This is very, very important. Then ask for testimonial and recommendation for your personal branding. Then end of it, you can join our Facebook group, DigiTraining, and you will get regular updates, many hacks and strategies related to the business. So let me just launch a poll for you. You just answer it. Okay, thank you. Received your response. So I'll take another 2-3 minutes. Just bear with me another 2-3 minutes. I'll show you some more topics that we will be covering in coming weeks, so that you can choose whichever you want to join. So this is one of the, let me show you the topics that we would be covering. So as I have covered ORM today, so this is basically if you go for a, so apart from this webinar, we do have these individual topic wise advanced training program, wherein we have two live session with one separate Q&A session. So in that we will be covering all these topics. We will be introducing with some tools, some detailed workshop kind of activity will be taken care, and you will be able to command on these topics. So likewise, we have zero cost digital. You can go and explore all these topics here. Then technical SEO. So all these topics, instead of having a very wide, and so these are all practical application based, which we implement. So these are actually on the job training kind of format, and this is not a academic kind of format training wherein you learn n number of things and you implement 10% of it. Whatever we are covering, it's like 100% of it you are going to implement uh, in your business, or maybe as a professional as well for your company for which you are working as a digital marketer. So now just another 2 minutes to help you understand. So for example, if you want to take any of these course, advanced course, this is our offering. We'll be giving you 2 training session. Apart from that, one live Q&A. Then you will have exclusive Facebook group which will help you share your questions, queries. You will have a lot of case studies, real-time case studies of all the projects that we have done. So we'll show you the real-time live results on the platform. Like if I'm saying Google My Business, we have converted these many clients, we have got these many visitors, these many generated these many qualified leads. We will show you everything live. Then end of it, we'll give you a course completion certificate as well. And all these are proper practical based activities and learning that you will have, which is directly going to impact your business or the job that you are in as a digital marketer. So currently this is the offer that we have, but for webinar attendees for next 30 minutes, I'm gonna make 50% off in this price. You can just click here and you will see the discount in another 5 minutes. So this will be applicable for only 30 minutes from now. Apart from that, this is one part. So if you want to go for an advanced course, you can consider this. Else you can look forward for all these basic webinar on all these topics that we will be covering in next coming weeks. So this is all I have to explain you. So this is our website. You can go and check it over here. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I'd like to see you all again for next webinar topics that we will be covering. So now if you have any questions for me, you can either send me an email, or you can just be in touch, join the Facebook group. You can post your questions over there. In DigiTraining, we'll be sharing the group link and everything with you, all of you. You can join there, or you have my email ID. You can just shoot an email for all the questions that you may have for me, and I'll be able to answer that. My team would be taking care of all those queries for you. I think this is all for the day. I hope you all enjoyed the session. I am very happy that you all joined, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you all. So take care. Bye.